Hello, all. I'm Michael the WriterSanctuary. Now, every year I label it as something that'll motivate me to accomplish some goals that I want to accomplish. For instance, 2024 was the year of the book part two, and some of my goals was to publish two, three books this year, which didn't necessarily happen, but I still managed to put more time into writing my books. Now, the reason why I do this is to help me stay motivated. I want to accomplish certain things throughout the year, and so I keep that in the back of my mind. This is the year of effort, this is the year of the book, and it helps me accomplish quite a few things I want done throughout the year. In 2025, it is the year of time.
They say time is the fire in which we burn.
So, what does the year of time mean for me? Well, first of all, it's all about time management. I kind of suck at it, and between chaos and getting in my own way, I've burned quite a bit of time this year. Of course, not all of it is me. A lot of it was events like the Father's Day incident, where I had to essentially save Grandpa's life and convert the entire basement. But there were also a lot of times where I just kind of sat around and watched too much YouTube videos. So the overall idea of the year of time is to reduce how much of it I waste. In reality, all of the things I have to do throughout the entire week can be fit inside of a 40-hour work period. Problem is that I never get to sit around and do it for 40 hours straight, so I have to be a little bit more flexible. I keep track of everything I do in a spreadsheet, which I've talked numerous times about, and essentially I clock in and clock out just like I would at a job. And I don't count going to the bathroom or getting coffee, taking the dog for a walk. None of that is included in my time throughout the day. I only count the time that I'm actually working on a project. So if you think about it, it's exceptionally difficult for anybody to spend 40 hours working on anything. This includes people that have to actually clock in and clock out at a regular job because, they have to go to the bathroom, they're going to be talking to their coworkers, they're going to be hanging around the water tank, in the break room. None of that I count. So, yeah, I work it out for me. So, how am I going to utilize the year of time? Well, first of all, like I said earlier, I have to be a little bit more flexible. My life is simply too chaotic to be able to focus on any given task throughout the entire week. I would love to work from 8 to 5:30. Not going to happen. So instead, I have to be a little bit more flexible, which means making up some time in the afternoons or possibly on the weekends. For the past few years, I've been way too rigid in my schedule, trying to force everything into a very small block of time. And I've been trying this for the past couple of weeks, and it has proven to be extremely beneficial, especially to my levels of stress. So we're going to carry that on into 2025 and see how flexible I can be and see how much I can get done. Secondly, I need to take fewer breaks throughout the day. There are times where I'll be working for about 22 minutes and then I'll get up and have to stretch my legs or go get coffee or some other random thing that takes me away from actually working on a project. Lately, it seems like the dog can sense when I have 10 minutes in because that's when she needs to go potty. My point being is I need to take fewer, smaller breaks throughout the day and actually sit down and work for a change. Something else that I want to be working on for the year of time is setting weekly goals for the percentage of time that I actually use. And that's because I'm a dork and keep track of the percentages of a 40-hour work week that I actually put in. What can I say? I love me a spreadsheet. So I'm going to be setting weekly goals of, like, say, 85 to 90% of my time and to make sure that I can hit those numbers every 7 days. Now, that's not entirely the easiest thing to do. Like I said, my life is extremely chaotic, and sometimes I'm going to wind up burning more time than I would have liked. Take this week, for example, with a house full of people and it being New Year's Eve, a lot of my time was gone like a fart in the wind. That's okay because I keep track of everything on the year basis as well. So as long as I can keep my yearly averages reasonable, everything should work out. Something else that's going to definitely help me, mostly from the level of stress, is keeping the projects a week in advance. This means I'm not trying to stress myself out as to getting something published today or something needs to be done tomorrow. By keeping the projects a week ahead, I have the entire week to do all those things I want to do. So, like for example, I have two blog posts that need to be done for Crossing Colorado this week, but with how my time bounces all over the place, I probably won't get to them until about Saturday. That's okay because they're scheduled for Monday and Wednesday. So as long as those two blog posts get done, I'm good. The only issue I'm really going to have about doing this is getting the YouTube channel a week ahead, because right now this video is being recorded the day before. And then tomorrow I plan on recording one for Friday. So it's going to take a little bit of work to get the YouTube channel a week ahead, but once I do, everything will be so much easier. And lastly, I made a video about this before, but I want to get back into my ultradian rhythm. This is a biorhythm that flows similarly, and it depends more on when you're more productive and how long you can be productive before you finally crash. According to stats, my ultradian rhythm runs every 90 minutes. Now, if you're curious about the ultradian rhythm, you can check out the video here, but it's not really one of those new age type things. There's actually a bit of science to it. And I have found that anywhere between 90 to 100 minutes is my ideal peak performance time before I have to take a break, which is a hell of a lot better than 22 minutes. Anywho, that's what the year of time is all about. I'm going to focus on making sure I optimize what time I have and hopefully get a lot more done this year. I plan on doing a follow up at the end of December. We'll compare my goals versus what I ended up with. So there's a little bit of a incentive for me to get on the ball. Anywho, if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. For more videos about self-publishing, blogging, freelance writing, or anything else I cover, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. I think it's going to do it for me today. I think I'm going to start working on a new outro. And I'll see you next time.